So let me teach you how to make money from the market. How many of you are ready to learn? So let me teach you how to make money from the market. How many of you are ready to learn? I like that.
I don't know.
So I needed to take this before I get started. Oh, God bless you. Ah, man, look at this ice. Okay, so we're live on YouTube, we're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook. All of the communities can get connected. So we're eligible to show the chart right now. Are we eligible to show the chart? Or you need some gems for me? Gems or charts? Chani, how you doing? The chart right now. So let me look at the chart before I show you guys. Wow. Okay, good. I think so our market analysis session is going to be very, very short today. If I don't see some difference, okay, it's going to be very, very short today. How many of you are struggling with trading today? How many of you are struggling with the analysis today? How many of you struggled with the analysis today? If you struggle with the analysis today, let me know. Okay, maybe I can help. I'm not sharing. Am I sharing yet? So if our currency pairs are not good, I'm gonna be looking at volatile pairs. Today I'm gonna switch and give you something that I've never showed you guys before. Okay, we're gonna look at no. I probably have done it. Let me not say it yet. I'm not sharing screen yet. Something's telling me I'm not sharing screen. Wow, my face is boldly in your face. Okay, good. So I'm just gonna look through the currency pairs. We're gonna look through different currency pairs. And so these are my top currency pairs we're looking at consolidating. Okay. Wow. This played out feed concept. Okay. And TP hit already, but I didn't trade it. I just saw it. I saw it when it was here and I did not call it. I didn't want to call it because it was almost done. Okay. So I saw it. That was already done. That was beautiful. So there was momentum, created a high. All right, give another momentum. You measure this, you're gonna see 50%, 60%. Didn't get to 60%. So I said if it got to the 60%, I was gonna call it. All right, but it didn't. So this is gone already. There's another thing that's gonna be trying to happen here right now. If we see any momentum here right now, then we have a bullish concept on feed. So we can be looking out for a bullish, but that's not happening right now. NZD USD, I told you guys, you know, we were talking this morning, and you guys think it was going to already break retest and drop. So just imagine you made a mistake of doing this, and you consider this as a break and retest. What would have happened to you right now? You'd probably be in deep shit. You'd be wondering why did I get into this trade? You know, so because of that, I taught you guys something this morning about the major fake out that happened, or the fake out that happened before. Yeah, and I believe you guys learned something from that. So what we're seeing is now returning to consideration, consolidation or accumulation. Nothing is happening right now. Okay, some people are not in charge of their mic. Let me take that charge. Okay, so one of the things I'll probably be seeing is this. If you're a short trader, if you're an impatient trader, okay, this is what you're going to do. There's going to be money in between this chart. There's going to be money. Because I think this thing is going to be going on the upward direction. I perceive this market is going to be going on the upward direction right now because it has rejected the third. All right. Whenever market reject the third, major moves kind of kick in. Okay. So, but if you don't see major move, it's going to be a continuation. So this is something that will probably happen watch out for this. Okay, so this is enough. So what I do when markets are like this, okay, I reconstruct. So whether you know it or not, for market to have reversed, even on a 15 minutes on this area, it means there's something that is here. So this is still all a consolidation, but notice this, when market is consolidating on the downside, it is an indication that the market wants to go up. If market is consolidating on an upside, it is an indication that the market wants to come down. So right about now, okay, so if you did this, if this was your which was our previous low, you can see market consolidate and showed you like it wanted to break out and just move and it faked out. All right, and next thing is coming in. So what is going to give you another consideration for a trade for a buy on NZD USD or any of the USDs right now is this area is a floor, very strong floor. Okay, so what you just need price action to do is to break out of that floor, then come back to retest it at the floor, then you join it as a floor. That's going to be the next thing that's going to happen, okay, on NZD USD. Watch out for that. But this is also not a big boy trade. This is someone who's hungry. You are looking for anything that want to happen within this. When I say someone who's hungry, it doesn't mean you're hungry for money. Someone who's hungry for trade, okay? So like intraday traders are always hungry for trade. They need something for today. This may probably happen, okay? So you can switch in on the 15 minutes. This is not my style, but I'm just showing you because we're on a live general class right now. So I'm showing what's going to happen, what might probably happen. If this happens, that's a good signal that the market is going up. May actually hit this consolidation, and that's some money you can actually take out from this again. 28 pips, that's good, okay? Put I get it on the chat. So Instagram, I'm going to leave you guys right now. Should I leave you guys? Because I'm looking at the chat. But after the chat, I'm going to say some beautiful things. So what do you guys think I should do? Just let me know on Instagram. Should I turn my screen? Or you guys, do you have double screen? Should I turn my camera? You guys let me know on Instagram. So GBP USD is the net. Wow. Wait. Okay. So GBP USD broke for the gap. Wow. So I told you right now. I'm tempted. Let me look at the 4 hours. It's a very beautiful trade. It actually played out on the 4 hour. A break and retest played out on the 4 hour. I love this trade. It's going to be a good buy trade. But the only reason I'm not going to get in now is because I don't have a buy potential. So the potential for this trade right now to the next ceiling is 8 pips. It's a very good trade, okay? So it means if it's a 4 hour potential, the trade is coming here. The next high for this trade, okay, is actually here, which is a good number of pips, okay? But there is no momentum on the market for me to drive into the market right now. There's a 67 pips potential on this market because that had a 4 hour rejection, retest, 4 hour closing. So that's a powerful one. But something for me to take home today to drive this, the potential, because there's also a ceiling here. All right, something to contend with. And that's just 8 pips away. As much as this trade is a good trade and has, why I don't like it, because if I am going to take this trade, I am going to give it a minimum of 22 pips. And my next high is actually 8 pips. So it's a good trade, but it doesn't have a good potential. Except I just want to block my eyes that I didn't see this one, and I want to take this, all right, which is 67, which is a good analysis. And I told you guys, when I tell you any analysis is a good analysis, is a good analysis. Okay, like I gave you guys AG last week. I gave you guys 3 trades last week that played out, and nobody said thank you. None of you on Fairward Nation Telegram, none of you on Instagram said, hey, Kendrick, this trade, oh, thank you. Nobody did it. And you come here today and you're looking for good trade. How many of you are looking for good trade? Who good on the chat? I have words for you people today. I'll tell you the truth. Okay. The Zoom meeting code is there. I pinned it. It's there. Just click any of the link there right now. You get it. Oh, I didn't do it well. Hold on. Let me. I said, how many of you are looking for good trade? You guys are not talking. You're not looking for good trade. You must see. Let me know if you guys will talk right now. You know, when I got something in my mouth, I speak it. So, okay, what I just wanted to say is this: there's fun. There's a lot I can do to help you, even when you are in my community or not. It depends on what I am doing to help you. How appreciative are you towards it? See, appreciation is a multiplier. Gratitude is a multiplier. I love to come out and really help people. But one of the things is our help is useless when it's not used. There's no use case. Okay? But I told Faith to on this thing for me now. Imagine. Thank you. When there is no use case scenario, we feel bored. Okay? I am someone that, let me, I want to be seeing my eyes while I'm telling you guys this truth. We live for this. This is not part-time. It's not even full-time. I'm not a full-time trader, neither am I a part-time trader. So I believe you want to be asking me the question. So what are you, Kendrick? You're wondering, Kendrick, so what are you? How many of you are wondering, so Kendrick, what are you? Let me know in the chat. I'm not a part-time trader, neither am I a full-time trader. So what are you? Ask me. So what am I? Okay, let me ask you, what am I? Let me ask you first. So what am I? I'm not a part-time trader. I'm not a full-time trader. What am I? So one of my perks and my qualities, I'm an investor trader. Okay, and I'm a service product provider. Okay, I'm more of a service provider than I am a trader. I live for service. I live for supply. Okay, I was trying to just get on your head. I live for supply. I find more value in the money I earn from your happiness than the money I make from the market. I mean, if you get. So when I give value and you're happy, that's money to me. So I live for value. I live to help people. Despite the fact that I have a community, I'm still nosy. I love to come out and tell you I take something. I love to give. That's my nature. That's how I came up. Okay. And I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I'm not in the bottom anymore, but I always appreciate helping people from the bottom. I'm not saying you're at the bottom. So don't say it can't be. What do you mean? Are you calling us from the bottom? No, I'm just trying to let you guys know that there are people who don't have what it is we have today, who can't get what it is we have today, but they appreciate it. They'd love to get it. One of the things we do, we live for it. That's why I have Tuesday sessions. I have Tuesday session. If you follow me on my Instagram, if you look at me right now, the way I feel, the way I express, you can see I'm free, I'm alive. There's no, it's not planned. This is real me. Okay? I love what I do. I'm smiling, I'm happy. I'm not faking this. This is my real self. I love to give value, true or true. Okay, how many of you know me for that? I love to give value. All right. And it's what I live for. But you know, one of the things that restricts, we grow over some certain things. Because as you grow, if you become someone that is very, very notable for something, one of the things you're going to find out as you grow is you don't want to waste light. You don't want to waste value, because every time is value to us. Okay. So as much as I want to give, I don't want to waste time. I like to focus on what my resourcefulness what if I invest time, what am I going to get from that investment? Because if I'm investing time here right now, the only benefit, okay, one of the benefit I get for this time that I'm investing is the only way I'm going to know I'm benefiting, aside my happiness that I gave something today and I tick something about my existence today that I gave value. One of the things that is going to give me maybe instant gratification is when someone is using what I am giving to do something for themselves and I know about it. Does that make sense to you? You don't even need to pray, Cambry, come out next Tuesday or add more class. If I see that, just our discussion here today, all right, you got value and it made sense to you, and I know about it. Come on, that encourages me to do more. It's just like God. When you praise and you appreciate God for what He does, even the bread, that you see better things come to you from Him. Am I making sense? So I'm just saying this, not that I want you to come worship me when you make money, all right? Or no. I'm just trying to say, as a community, as friends in this environment, okay, you encourage me more to bring what I have to serve you when you tell me there is a use case. So I'm doing analysis right now. Okay, this is not a social media forum where I'm just showing you that I know how to trade. No, the reason I'm showing you this analysis is because I feel you are a trader or someone who wants to learn how to trade. And I'm just helping you in the direction of showing you how I trade, how I invest in the market. And if you could begin to use these use cases for yourself and you learn something from it and you gain value and you're using it to build yourself, and I can know about it, come on. Would anything harm you if you do that for me? Yes or no? Will I take money from you if you tell me, hey, I took this trade and I made some money? Or what happens to, hey, Cambry, please, this thing you're saying right now, Cambry, I'd really love to get on it, but there are certain things I don't really understand. Okay, please, can you do a session next week to just show those who don't understand how to really get on these things? That means a lot to me because I know you're attentive, but sometimes I even be the one to force you guys to say something. That's rude. That's not good. All right. So I just wanted you guys to know that. Did that make sense? All right. So GBP USD. So the reason I said so every week I give you guys trade to make money. Do you know what it is to make an extra $20? An extra $10, an extra $5, and you're doing it consistently for a month, even if it was $100 you funded and you're consistently be following me and you're not a greedy trader, you'll probably be making money right now. A 4-hour candle just opened. Okay, so Cambry, what will be my approach for GBP USD? I'm not going to trade GBP USD right now for the purpose I told you, but that doesn't mean GBP USD does not have the potential to go up. Already the sentiment for USD right now. So let's look at the USD sentiment, DXY. So I'm on a 4-hour USD selling. Okay, so presently right now, USD selling. Okay. And the only way I'm probably going to see it's buying. So yes, let me take the high. So here is buying, okay? But here's a sell momentum. So we've been on a sell momentum over the last last week was on a sell momentum, okay? But it still has a bridge. So if USD is going to buy, this is what I'm going to tell you right now. The market is consolidating. There's no major momentum in the market for me to determine something powerful is going to happen. So this is when I'm going to buy USD, okay? When it breaks this level, okay, something is waiting for. If it breaks this level, liquidity is going to come here, all right? Liquidity market is going to take this market up. So that is the bullish momentum. There has to be a momentum to drive this market or break this level, then and gives us a signal, then push up on the upside. That is when USD is bullish. But right about now, okay, over the last 8 hours, USD is bearish. So the last 4 hours close on the bearish. This hour is the bearish. So it means since Friday, okay, Friday got bullish, then now it's going back. So I'll tell you this. If market closes out on this zone, we may be seeing some more downside on USD. So right now, the market is in a decision state. And when market is deciding, that's not the time. All right. If you are not market maker, you shouldn't be in the market. If you're not someone to determine what will happen in the market, you shouldn't. If you're the one who's following, you should be careful about your decisions of trading. So right about now, the market is still bearish, but can still be bullish, but it's still bearish. So when market is indecisive, so that's DXY. I'm talking about major DXY. So USD right now is selling. And if USD is selling, what will be happening to GBP USD? Put it on chat. Let me know you guys are learning. So the sentiment, okay, is slightly bullish. So that's why I'm telling you that if that happens, okay, but if you even if you see this right now, why I say I don't want to buy GBP USD. So as much as this is selling, it does not have a potential because there's a concept here right now. It means any moment from now it's going to buy, it may buy. And if it start buying, if USD start buying, what's going to happen to GBP USD? It's going to start selling. So we're in a crossfire where anything can happen in this market. That's why I said the potential in GBP USD between here and here is not enough for me to get in on the trade. Here is tentative probability. It may happen, it may not happen. Just because it closed on the 4 hour doesn't mean it's going to just go here. No, but there is something to decide. If USD comes back, DXY comes back to that place I showed you and does not break that area, what's going to happen? This market is going to go crashing down. Okay, because there's a lot on the upside than on the downside. Are you guys feel me? Put tracking on the chat if you feel me. Okay. One of the things I love what engineer Chijioke said yesterday, one of my greatest take home was, he said trading is a performance-based mental sport. I don't know if you heard that. Okay. It's a performance-based. It means there's an activity, there is a there's a concept, mental sport. It means, oh man, when he said that, I was like, wow, incredible. That makes sense. That hit hard. You know, it's a performance-based mental. It means you have to, there's a part of you that should know the market, not just presume, not just anticipate. You should know the market. Trade from a place of understanding what the market is, the language the market is speaking, not because you just want to make money. Don't be a hypocrite, all right, of money. Then you deprive the market of relationship. So that's GU, okay? So even if you feel like buying GU because you want to predict it to go here, that's more of a gamble than a technical idea, okay? That's more of a gamble than a technical idea. Does it have good potential? You're risking 22 pips to get 67 pips. That potential is amazing, but you have something to contend with. So, Kenry, can we go ahead into this trade? If you're a play trader, if you're a playboy trader, yes, you can. All right. But if you're a serious trader and an investor, you can't invest in this right now. It doesn't have the good quality for investing. Do you make sense of that? What I do? Okay. So, all right. So USD JPY is about to, I was looking for momentum. I think a little bit of momentum has kicked in the market. It may continue. The momentum may continue, probably come back here, then come here, have a major sell. Because all of this, all right, all so market has not, all this is a consolidation. So market may come here and break out of this consolidation. So if that happens, I'll sell. So, but you can still see market is cheating or not. So, you feel me? Okay. So nothing is happening. So that's why I said, I told you USD is selling. Can you see USD selling? Okay. So USD is selling. So it continues to sell. So it has this potential. And if you look at this potential, look at very well. Look at it very well. Look at the distance between here and here. Okay. How many pips? It may be different from DXY, but how many pips? That's about 36 pips. All right. Let's go to DXY. You guys, or just look at the distance. Okay, DXY, this is JPY, DXY. What do you see? Can you see that the distance is similar? All right. Can you see that the distance is similar? It may not be the same piece, but okay, because this is DXY, it's one currency. This is about 50, 60 pips. That's double, or like double the price because carrying two currencies. Okay, so you can see that, but the distance is what matters. You can see that the same area, the same weak pattern is what you're seeing in USD JPY. So It might come here, break back to this area, then break out. However, the market is in a frenzy zone, not a decision zone. It's in a frenzy, it's accumulating, it's trying to make a decision. So the moment we see a breakout, okay, that is when we begin to see decisions. Then we now see entries, signals. So one thing that happened in the market accumulates, then shows you decision. Then after decision, there are signals. So it's when you see signals that you begin to get entries. Does that make sense? Don't just complicate and compact the market. And when you see candles, then you begin to make decisions for yourself. All right. So let's watch out for this. I'm just trying to teach you the best I can within a short framework here. What other pair did we have? So if you have any pair you want me to look at, just let me know. So we had EA. Wow, EA came back from here. So let's do something quickly. We may be having a trade right now from EA. Since it gave us a high here. So guys, if the market comes, so we're looking at the market to actually come here, then come back here for a trade. But the market has actually created a low, a high. So we have the presence of what? A trend. Okay, we have the presence of momentum. All we need is what? Back into the zone. So I think I'm going to correct or update this. Okay, so guys, we may be having a trade pretty soon on Euro AUD. Okay, if this market comes into the zone, then you guys have a trade. Okay, so this may be what will send this trade here, because this is the next high it needs to reach. So my goal this morning was it was going to get there, but it didn't. So it has created a top. Now we have a bottom and a top, and this is 50-60%. So if market comes here, we're going to be having a trade on the upside. That is around the 1.66476 area. So that's the next trade. So I'm going to put an alarm here at 1.6665 area. Okay, so that's the closest trade, active trade, beautiful trade in our front. Though I would have wanted it to break up so that I get the high to continue up. But right now, it seems it wants to choose this high. So before it broke this, this is a consolidation. And if it comes back to test this consolidation, so the 60% area is really going to be a very, very good area. So you guys watch out for that. Does that make sense? Why do I have put sense on the chart if that makes sense? Okay, good. So I have a question from my friend Nelly Nees. Nelly Nees, what country are you joining from? Okay. So we have a trade on EA. So Madam Noxolo, you are weaponized. So you now have a trade on EA. So let us know when that triggers so everybody can jump in. So that's not here. That language was not for you guys that are here. Okay, that language for the community. We know where to update ourselves when we get a trade. So same thing goes to GA. So GA is going to be around here. We're going to have a trade around here on GA. Kenry, why did you say so? All right, I'll show you. You would almost see that where I marked is the area. Almost, like almost. So let's see. Let's see. Come on, let's go. Well, I tried now, right? I tried. So yeah, I tried. So that's it. So we have here and here. Good. I tried. So that's almost the area. Good. So if GA comes here, we're going to be buying GA. This is our simple concept of the Fibs. So I can take this off right now. I was expecting that it was going to get there, but it didn't. All right. So yeah, I hope you guys understand this is a simple trade. Is this a simple trade? Let me know in the chat. This is a simple trade. I've given you where you should take the trade. And maybe the one thing I'll tell you, in case you're new here, you've not followed me, I've not shared this part of my concept, this trading strategy. Is very simple. Okay, so this is a 50% and a 60% fee level. Two ways you can trade them. There is the fast boy trade it, and there is the patient boy trade it. Which one do you like? Which one should I share first? Fast boy trading. Okay. And there is the patient boy trading. Why am I calling it boy? There are girls and guys there. All right. Okay, so there's a fast. Okay, let me use the word man rather than boys because we're under man. Okay, so there is a man in a wool. All right, so fast man trade and a patient man trade. Which one do you prefer? So either way, documentation is the key. Sometimes patients eat the fastest food. They feed. Sometimes patients eat. Sometimes fast, impatient people make the most from the market. Sometimes, but most of the time, patient people make the most from the market. Which one do you prefer? Sometimes or most times. Okay. Why am I getting? I'm not getting a message from chat. Oh, I see, guys. Sorry, the market went up. The chat. I hope you guys are not asking questions. So the signal for this trade is when this market hits 50% and close. Wait, I'm on a 4 hour. So let's bring it back to 1 hour. Let me see how 1 hour looks like. Good. So this is all a momentum, but this trade is a 4 hour momentum for me because this is a series one. Okay, series of, yeah, it was a consistent momentum. There were breaks in between, but this trade is still valid this area, but it's more valid on the 4 hours. Let me tell you why 4 hours is going to be better. This is pure momentum on 4 hour, no breaks. So if a 4 hour candle respect this 50%, it means it has hit a bus stop. There's a possibility that it's going to be a switch of a button. It means bulls can get in. It means there's a retracement stop. So what you're going to be looking out for, so there is a decision, there is a retest, okay, confirmation, and there's a signal. So the retest is the confirmation. Now the new candle that would form, whether a 1 hour candle, best to be a 1 hour candle. Okay, better to be a 1 hour candle, best to be a 4 hour candle. So if a 4 hour candle opens above this area, okay, and closes above this area, then you can take your TP here or here for a 1 hour closing. But best is I always tell people get out here because of the way the markets are behaving this season. The markets are short. So yeah, this market may be going here, but take your first TP here, then you can get another trade to open to this area. But take TP2 here, then you can leave the other one open. So that's a way to approach this trade. Okay. So 4 hour close, that's confirmation that this momentum has been breached on the 50%. Then the trading signal will be the next 1 hour closing or the 4 hour closing. That gives you a good confirmation for you to buy this trade. Does that make sense? All right. If what I just said makes sense to you, okay, put 5 on the chat. I said it's slow, so everybody should get it. And if you didn't get it, please let me know. And I know I said it, that's why I was slow. Okay, beautiful. So for those of you who know how to trade, you should get what I, except you don't trade, then you probably know how to talk about the chart. So, but that's how to take it. What is the other way? Now, there are people who are not patient. They are on this score right now. In fact, we have more. Okay, I can't say that because my community is changing. All right. I wanted to say we have more people who are impatient in trading, but I now have people who have learned patience. Okay, so let me take Instagram. I want to take you guys out on Instagram because yeah. So for those people who want to play on the side of the fast lane, you can actually take a pending order on this market at 60%. It means if you get there, irrespective of whether I close or not, I'm taking my chances. You don't want to wait for any confirmation or signal. You just want to take your chances. All right. Sometimes it plays like that. But most of the time, it doesn't play like that. Most of the time, but sometimes it plays. So it's all about characteristic of your documentation. What do you want? You document it and see it over a period of time. If you're good with it, fine. But I'm the type that always like to wait. Okay. So do you guys get that? So how can you take that? Just put a penny on that. You can just go on your GA right now, set buy limit at 1.9440. That's a 60% area. Previous ceiling. And where do you put your stop loss? Your stop loss is slightly below this. So since we're on a 4 hour, some things are changing. If you're on a 4 hour chart, you have to be benevolent with your stop loss if you don't want to be stopped out. So normally if I'm taking a 4 hour trade, I use a 4 hour low. So if I'm taking a trade here, okay, I'll be using stop loss here and I'll be taking my TP here. That's if I'm doing one-to-one. That's the best way to take this trade because the market is bullish right now. It has shown bullish. It has yet to contend with. 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 It may necessarily not get here, except it has changed. So best safe areas to put it under here and allow the market play for a swing. That's for a swing. But if you're taking this short strategy between here and so if you take this trade, normally you're supposed to take TP here. So you can use your stop loss slightly below this candle. So you can use your stop loss here. All right. So you can buy here, market execution, and put your stop loss slightly below this candle, which is this week. So that's 44 pips for you to take how many pips? 49 pips. That's one-to-one. Correct. You're out. Okay, does that make sense? So that's another way to take this trade if you're not swinging. But if you're swinging, you want big moves out of this, you should put your stop loss below here. Does that make sense? Same goes to EA. If you're taking a 4 hour analysis, give it room to play out. It may not move the day you took it. It may not move. So sometimes the market can just, but eventually you just wake up one night and power boy, or you wake up one after, man, there was crazy momentum. I'd be like, wow, I'm in deep profit. Or hey, one thing I hate in the market is market coming to just let's have some fun. You guys know me for something. Just imagine as a young guy when you're trying to date, maybe you're in school, there's a particular girl you like very well. Okay. And during when you're about to leave, maybe occasion, you've been trying to ask this girl out several times, several signals, and it doesn't work. You're about to leave school. She's never giving you any green light, like something will happen. Then while you're about to vacate, she just comes and gives you a very beautiful peck and say bye-bye. How do you feel? If you know how the guys will feel, you have been a bad girl or a bad woman at some point in your life. I believe the guys know what I'm saying. Guys, if you know what I'm saying, what I do, it will pain you. Feel like let's school resume tomorrow. Why did that happen right now? What was the meaning of that? And the bye-bye is bye-bye. So that's how a trade that will come and kiss you out of a stop loss and go that direction. That is how it feels. I mean, see what type of bye-bye is that? That's how it feels. And you did a fine analysis, and the analysis you've been waiting for it 2 days. All of a sudden, the momentum came into the market, and he just came and said, I like you. Take you out, no chance, and move the direction you were hoping for. Boy, you feel like that's how people get into revenge trading. The next thing is you feel like, I need to go. Where's a house? I want to go stay in a house. And the moment you get to a house, our father will arrest you, blow your account. It has happened to me. But I wasn't arrested. But I blew my shot. Okay, so that is how I'm just trying to tell you that's how the feeling is. Okay, don't laugh at me at some point with my boys. So and that's the only way I can bring fun to you guys. Some of you have grown too old to have fun. You've grown too rigid with the market, to laugh, to play with the market, to have fun with the market. Everything you're so serious, like the government is owing you in this market. You're just so serious with the market. So sometimes we have fun. I try my best. I'm just doing my best to just make you guys have fun. Okay. Even myself, I'm still battling taking revenge on. Okay, okay. Revenge. You having issues with revenge? Okay. Do you want me to help you with those issues? That's one of the painful things in trading, boss. All right, good. So any questions? So let me deal with, not deal with, let me help the question Madam Nelly Ness said. Okay, you're from the US. Okay, you live in Las Vegas. So you said you're interested in learning. So what I'll do is I'll say two things right now, but you're still going to probably reach out to me. All right. Let me know your deep interest. Okay. Because sometimes we come on social media, we're carried away by one guy that is explaining. He knows how to talk. I just like this guy. He understands the market, has a good community, has a good communication, and you just fall in love with my style of trading and you want to learn. If that's the reason you want to learn, I probably want to go deep with you and say, no, let's get better. I'm that kind of person. Don't get used to this thing that is happening and just make a decision of your life like this. I accept you have a ground on trading. This is what you want to do. Okay. But sometimes we get carried away by, oh, this guy knows what to analyze, and the next thing you get in and it's not what you thought. So there are a few things I want to know from you if you really want to learn this skill. So there are a few things I want you to know from me if I want to teach you this skill. First is I want to know you're ready, okay, to learn the skill and you're willing to commit. And if you are that person, I can get you application into my mentorship system, which runs for 6 months and 1 year. Okay. And if there are other things, I probably want to know your why. So I'm just saying this out here right now. These are things that are prerequisite. From the call yesterday, you would know that there are things that are prerequisite for you to even go live in trading. But a lot of traders didn't know. There are things that are prerequisite for you to learn, to have, to make a decision to learn this skill, because not everybody can trade and go big. That's why a lot of people don't go big. They go home because they were never told that some things are needed. So I'd love to know more, Nails. Okay. But what it takes to actually be in this community, we have a pet course that is coming in the month of April. All right. And to get into that pet course is $150. That is your beginning stage. That is for me to know, for me to get you started in trading. There are certain things people were never taught. And that is the beginning of the beginning. I'm not saying, so there is a beginning in trading, learning the skill set of trading. There's a beginning of the beginning. Now, I could confirm and I could guarantee you, okay, that 95% of people begin, but they didn't have the beginning of the beginning. At least from those of you who attended the Fed course, you can attest to that. Am I correct? Everyone who did. There are a lot of people that have been here for years. They attended my pet course and it felt like they did not know anything about trading. Am I correct? Put 100 on the chat. Okay. Because why? There are certain things that are not sellable. And Jamie, how many years have you been trading right now? So Jamie has been my student since 2019, right? When I say my student, she has been exposed to trading since 2019. Am I correct? At what point? Okay, it's not really my student, but someone who has been exposed, has known me. Okay, but she just got into direct mentorship. When did you get into direct mentorship? Like redirect, the real way. A month ago. You've been trading since 2019, but you just got. And where did you start from after the pet course? Okay. You've been trading since 2019. You've gone through academies. You've gone through different level of training. Am I correct? You went through one of the best academy that actually taught me how to trade. So we have the same foundation. We have the same thing that made me who I am. But there are certain things in the who I am that I never taught in that academy. And I got you through the pet course. Can you tell me the difference between you right now and the one who spent almost 3 years in the journey? Okay, so let me ask the question in a simple way. How much withdrawals have you made in the last couple of weeks? 2 withdrawals. Just from a month ago. Okay, please. I need you guys to give a little. I'm feeling like I want to brag a little bit. Okay, I'm having that feeling because Jamie has actually been someone that's been consistently following. She has good intention, but she didn't know what she didn't know, and nobody was there to let her know. Okay. And she has been in an environment just like most of you want to start with this environment right now. Beautiful environment. But something shifted when she went through the PET course. And I was told by a handler, so she has a handler. So Jamie, come online here right now. So let me not be the one doing the talking for you. Okay. You're a little bit in a dark place, but I'd also spotlight you with me. Okay. So let us know. So how has been your withdrawal experience? First, let's know that. When did you start your account? What currency are you trading? What strategy are you trading? And what can you say is your winning mindset? You can unmute. Okay. Oh, I actually, let me do that.
Mr. Kivy, can you re-ask the question again? I'm sorry.
Okay. So I want you to say what people like to hear, but what inspires what people like to hear. First, so a month ago, you came back, decided to start again as a student, and you were humble enough to go through the PET course. After the PET course, what happened?
So after the PET course for me, it was like a rebirth. I feel like I was baptized in the trading world. Seriously, like, and I'm not joking, I'm being honest. It's like you rewired my way of thinking. You made me understand why I make the decisions I make or why I think the way I think. It was more so of a rewiring of my brain to be receptive of my inheritance from God Himself. Because I genuinely feel Forex is my inheritance from God. So you allowed me to see that this is your inheritance. You're deserving. Your will is beyond earned. It's deserved. It's not a gamble. It's like you just opened my mind to things that I was closed to. And once I opened my mind, it's more so just a mindset. Like you're very into mindset more than trading. And now I understand why, because once my mind changed and I was open to, hey, I can receive these things. Hey, this is mine. It's preordained. I'm living in preordained destiny. This is something that God wants for me. It came to me. So I was in a place, and I don't think you know this, but when I did come into the community, I didn't have nothing. I was broke. I could barely afford the membership. I literally, it was just, I knew this was the place to be. I knew I didn't have it. Like I could
I actually knew you made sacrifices.
yes, I did. And I just knew this is my place. And I'm sorry, sir, because I don't want to get emotional, but it's a blessing that I was able to become a part of the nation. And it changed my life for the better. And I'm just grateful. And just thank you, sir. I just want to thank you.
Thank you too for believing. And I know the emotions are robbing, they are robbing us of some of the details I want us to get, but it's telling a lot also. So it took you, it was a sacrifice for you to come into the nation. Okay. I know the money was a bit not convenient, but you just made that decision that no, I want this. And you went through the PET course. So let's talk about your trading right now and your withdrawals. Okay. You said how many withdrawals have you done over the last 1 month going to 1.5 months?
2 withdrawals. I had grew both of my 10K accounts to 10% it was one account I had grew, it took me 2 weeks, and then the other account, it took me 1 week to grow to 10%.
Okay, good. And
And I
you've
was
done well.
trading gold. You know, I love gold. That's my favorite. That's my baby. So I've been trading gold with the concept of fib. Well, no, actually the fib concept, because that works better on gold from what I've noticed. The trend line, when it comes touch that trend line, it reacts.
Beautiful. So two things. One, three things. One, you made the decision to start and your mind got rewired.
Yes, sir.
That is one.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is you learned a strategy after your mind got rewired.
Yes, sir.
Focused on that strategy. Part of the things you learned also was to document, and you got confident on the strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you practiced it, and the next thing you went live with it.
Yes, sir.
And within a space of 2 months, you did 10% of it. Within a space of 2 weeks, you did 10% of your account on gold.
Yes, sir. And I just have a testimony because I didn't tell Emmanuel this. But before, you know how I said on the first account, it took me 2 weeks. I had lost 8%. It's like I had grew at 8%. I lost that 8% and made that 10%. But you know, Emmanuel, he don't want me to do that. So I kind of withheld that a little bit. But that's really what happened.
Good. So what is most important to me right now is the fact that you executed everything that I told you during the PET course.
Mm-hmm.
And I taught during the classes, and your result followed immediately. So you're saying that you made a decision, you struggled your way in, and you've made. So what are the withdrawals again? All right. So the first you did 10% on the 10K account, that's $1,000. So you've gotten $700 on that.
Mm-hmm.
And you also did an evaluation that you passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many
Yes,
evaluations did you pass? Is it two or one?
just one. I thought it was a live account, but it was a misunderstanding. But yes,
Okay.
just one.
So the two account is one was an evaluation and you passed the evaluation. Now you are on a live and you are also on how many percent profit on the live right now?
So I was 3, but now I'm back at 10%, like 10K. So it's like a
Okay.
back and forth. That's why I really want to talk to you about revenge
Okay.
trading. It's
Okay. Okay, good. You should. If you're having any issue, okay, don't sleep on it. You should. All right. I love consistency.
okay.
So, we're saying thank you very much for sharing. And this goes to everyone. This is not only the so in case you are in the US as well, right? So
Yes.
Nelly Nez, this is my student from the US. So and she's in this community, she's getting the same thing I probably think uh you want to go for right now. So that gives you context. So, oh, I think I can do this because you have a friend you can actually even communicate or relate with. And guess what? She's holding classes with people already. That's another level, confidence. So why did I decide to bring her up? There are certain things we say as mentors, as coaches. Chances are you probably won't hear them or understand them. But when you hear students like you tell you how they take those things and they put them to work, it means a lot to you. Do you agree with me? Okay, it means a lot because now you see from a perspective of, wow, I think I can understand Jamie more than I understand Kenry. Okay, so that is why I would love to. That's why I tell you right now, when you get value, share. You don't know who's going to help. So probably Jamie is helping Nails. Nails. Sorry, can you come up, please? Tell me how do you pronounce that name, please? I love the name. It's very beautiful, beautiful name. But I don't know. Nelly, right? Okay, it's Nelly Nails. Okay, it's a combined name. Nelly Nails. Oh, beautiful. I got it. Nelly Nails. Nice. It sounds beautiful. So just listening to Jamie right now, I believe there's something about you that's tingling. As okay, I think it makes more sense hearing Jamie more than you heard Kenry. Am I correct? Okay, so it's more validation, and we need it within ourselves. I do this because I'm more of a community person. I'm more of a people person because I know this journey is hard. If you want to go in on your own, it's hard, but it's a simple journey. The question is, are you willing? Everybody can win. Everybody can become a six-figure income earner if you give yourself a space of 5 years. Every one of you here on this call, irrespective of how rich you are, irrespective of how money can be a challenge, you could actually work your way to becoming a six-figure income. I'm not talking just rich. I'm talking very, very, okay, richly. Okay, within a space of 5 years. Don't try to plan it. And if you're already a six-figure income earner, you could duplicate multiple streams of six-figure income earner. Okay, so but all you need, very key. I love the scripture Isaiah 119 that says, when you heard Jamie talk, I'm a coach with a feel. Okay, I train in 4 ways. I'm big more in 2. There are 4 classes of teaching, and I'm just saying this right now because I'm inspired to share. Many people have been victim because they don't understand 2 things. That true change, you can learn a strategy and you can learn a tactics of earning money, but you cannot be rich and wealthy with tactics and strategy. Okay? But many people come into this environment to learn to be wealthy and rich. True. But this gets stuck on strategy and tactics. That is why there is a lot of struggle. People that are willing, disciplined, all of a sudden they are just struggling. Because why? You can't get to wealth with strategy and tactics. Hence, true mentorship gives you. That's why mentorship is good, because you can go on YouTube and you can learn strategy. In fact, if you click on YouTube right now and learn a strategy of trading, you don't need to pay for anything, any course. You don't. There are a lot of better courses on YouTube, crazy ones. You agree with me? How many of you agree with me? Put yes in the chat. That's how truthful I am. Okay. If you want to learn marketing right now, just go and ChatGPT. Say, you'll be shocked. If it's tactics and strategies, you get a lot of it. Just ask the right people, ask the right systems. You get it. You don't have to pay for it. But when you want to learn ways and people, it's not through strategy and tactics. Okay, so there are principles and essence. So what I did with the PET course is I went principle. What I do with my mentorship, I go essence. So when you get access to my mentorship, you're getting access to my personality, my essence, the way I do things, the bigger factor of me, my vision, my why. So you don't just learn this. So I teach strategy, I teach skills. Okay, that is open. That's what am I doing here right now? I've taught you guys skill and strategy. True or true? Let me know in the chat. Okay, I could do that for free. But one thing that you can't get for free is you can't get the essence of a man for free. Okay? You can't. You can't. And I'll prove something to you. Salvation is free, but to live salvation, it's not free. Okay? Do you guys get that? There are prices I've paid to learn what I know God-wise today that I manifest. It's not free. So learning people and learning essence, you have to go deep. Don't waste your money. Just go deep. Make a decision. Make a willingness that who do you want to become? And if you have someone you want to become in front of you that can show you how you can become them, forget what they have. Try to become them, you get what they have. And that is what mentorship truly is. That is what I buy in mentorship. Okay, if I'm looking for results, I buy people. I look out for people that can teach me principles and essence, because I know that as long as anything can last, there are certain things that will fade away. Results will fade away. You could be profitable this week, next week you cannot be profitable. You can be profitable this year, next year you may not be profitable. But one of the things that will stay consistent with you is who is you when it comes to profitability. Would you be consistent when you're losing? It depends on your person, depends on your essence. Okay, and that has to do with your confidence of who you are more than what you have. Am I making sense? Put sense on the chat. So I'm not saying this because of my mentorship. I'm saying this because God has given me the privilege to share with you in case you're making decisions, any one of you, in any field, in any industry. Don't waste your money just going for strategies and tactics. People have made billions from ignorance. Okay, don't add to those billions no more. Make sure that if you want to go for something, let it be worth your while. Okay, if it's expensive and you can afford it, give yourself time, work, afford it, and be the person that take advantage of it. Does that make sense? Any questions so far? All right, any question? So that's about our training. We have a trade that's coming on GA and EA. You guys let us know in the chat. All right, it may activate tonight and probably get on it tonight. If it doesn't, then we're going to be looking out for it tomorrow. So, but aside from that, GU is the only Playboy trade that you guys, if you're a fast finger, you probably think, okay, let me get into that one, half size. Let's just play with it. I want to have fun with trading today. So GU is up for the grabs. So, but if that's not it, is there any question you guys want to know from me? I'm full of beautiful. So if you guys didn't watch the video yesterday, please do. It's actually on my YouTube about risk management. Risk management is everything you need to know in trading. If you didn't, please watch. It's for free. So go watch it and tell me what you think. Yeah. Any other question? You have the opportunity to ask me anything you want to know. Okay, so someone said, okay, I asked the question. Let's watch it on my YouTube. If you're not following me on YouTube, just subscribe to my YouTube and click notification when I come on. You just get it. Ken Brimo at Ken Brimo. You get it on Ken Brimo at Ken Brimo. Someone can actually put a link. Just go search Ken Brimo. I'm the only one you'll see. There's no other Ken Bre. That's how unique I am. I'm the only Ken Bre teaching Forex. Go ask ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. Oluwaseun Matthew, you got my attention. You said, what was it that got my attention? Oh, you were in the IM Academy in Illinois. Okay, so you know me. Oh, all right. So you got my attention. Even myself, I'm still battling with taking revenge on the market. Okay. So do you want to know why you're battling with revenge trading? I mean, if you're having issues with revenge trading, you're having difficulty with okay, let me use it this way. I mean, if you're having difficulty with trading your risk, you're risking your trade more than you're trading your risk. Put 5 on the chat. Let me help you. What is this me for? What was the last thing I said that you guys said me? Okay. Jamie, why did you say me? What? Okay, that was for that. The me was for revenge trading. Oh, okay, good. All right. Okay, good. So how many of you having put 5? Wait, Nelly Nails. You have issue with revenge, so you are trading already. I thought you said you want to begin. Okay, like you want to humble yourself. You didn't do it right. Okay, me equals 5. Like this is for people who are already trading and they are losing their head out of their body because of emotions. You know, so I have an antidote for revenge trading. Wow. Madam Noxolo, I think something is about to shoot. You know, what I said you should remind me for Thursday, I think it's about to come out now. Okay, you know, that's one thing about the mind. Okay, I've made the decision that there's something I want to share. It's just seeking expression. It's just seeking expression. Now you guys have got. So I have an antidote. Would you guys really want to know? Okay, how you can eliminate revenge trading? So let me give you why I am qualified to teach you this. You guys want to know? I lost everything in trading. Okay, I lost everything. Before I came into trading, I was a multi-millionaire. And I became broke to the point I sold my 2 cars. I lost my office. I lost my vibe. The only thing I didn't lose was my wife because I didn't have babies then. I didn't lose my relationship. But I lost everything. So am I qualified to teach you this now? Will you trust me if I tell you what I'm telling you is valid? Because people go a lot to trading. I won't say unnecessarily. You don't know until you know. Okay. There's something. See, life is about cause and effect. Okay. Cause and effect. So if you don't have money today, the problem is not trying to go for money. Something, if you don't have money, is an effect of not sowing seeds. You guys me. If you sow seed, you have money. If you plant, you would have harvest. True, true. So stop questioning not having and tie it to not sowing. A lot of people don't know their results. So if you have the result of lack, of poverty, of emotions that are not serving you, it's because you sown a seed or you didn't sow a seed. Put two if you got what I said right now. So this is context. Okay, would you guys permit me to go deep? I have time. I want to do something. I feel like I want to do something. I just go for it. So even if it's two of you that are listening to me, all right, pay attention. So when this was happening to me, how do you think I was feeling? So that's why I went big on the pet, because I went big. I sold you myself. I went big on psychology, the psychology of money and the psychology of trading, because this is where a lot of people go out, they go home. And it's not something you learn, it's something you are aware of that you grow into, because some of you you will learn the skill before. So many of you have heard me say this before. For every intention, there's a disruption before the possession. Disruption does not happen first. You cannot start trading and lose. If you're losing in trading, you're learning. You've not started losing. If you're losing right now, you've not started losing. This is scary for some of you. Before you would lose, you would be balanced, you would be confident, you would have proof of learning. Many of you traders, you don't have proof of learning yet. So before I lost it all, I was already an educator. I was teaching people, I was helping people make money. I was already making money. I was flipping accounts. So I have proof of learning, I have proof of strategy before I lost it all. Because why? My intention was preceded by what? Disruption. That's when you are intentional. Some of you are not intentional right now. You're still at the baby phase of discovery. So things have not started happening to you. So when I talk about psychology, this is not for children. Psychology steps in. Your problems of psychology steps in when you are the man of trading, when you are steady, when you think you figure it out. That's when it steps in. When you have something to lose, now you don't. You're still keen on learning. You don't have anything to lose because you don't have anything to fight for yet. Am I speaking to someone? Are you guys getting something? Okay, so I switch it a little bit deep. So I'm just trying to prepare you for what's coming. So now, what happened to me when I flipped? Disaster. Some of you here today, you're learning, you never planned for disaster. Is there any one of you that planned? So that's why I love the training that gave you guys yesterday. Okay. How many of you factored in that if you lost all of the money in your broker right now, what are you going to do? How many of you factored in when you were trading? Did you? No. How many of you factored in that your wife could leave you or your husband could leave you because you said you're going deeper? How many of you know that you can be so successful in trading, then your husband will begin to go against you because now you're becoming successful? Do you know what it would do to your emotion? No, you didn't. You don't. And you probably wouldn't plan for a thing like that. What if it happens? It will shift you. It will make you different. These are disasters. These are things that they will eventually happen in one way or the other. Disaster will happen to shaking you for your new level. So mine was during the course of, I got into bad relationship with people that got into this space. I was shaky, in that same period, my wife was not feeling fine to the point of she almost was dying. Okay. So a part of my subconscious was down and I went into trading and disaster in market happened. I've been losing, so I've lost. News have happened, stop loss have gone many times, but I did not get moved. But when those disasters happened in my life, I got emotional. I went back into the market. I lost what I was not supposed to lose. A fine market I was prepared for. I was in a class, GBP NZD dropped down. And I knew I had a very beautiful position. I did not have a stop loss. Something I have never done before, but somehow it happened. Okay. And I lost the size of my account and I felt like, wow, I need to get it back. 2 weeks later, all the account gone. All right. Is this, how many of you can relate to what I'm saying right now? So I've revenge trading, and it will always get you one thing, loss. So how did I heal? That's the most important thing everybody should pay attention to, because many people don't heal. They want to repeat to get the money. And the problem was, or is, people don't know what they are doing. So what I'm showing you right now is something to help you mirror what you're doing so that you can understand how to deal with it. Because I cannot tell you that it's a permanent solution. I can only show you what you're doing so that that's what I did with Betcourse. I'll show you what psychology is, because there's no healing. There's no permanent fix. There is just an awareness, and you can know how to approach it. Many of you will grow into psychology different ways. It may not be the loss of someone. It may be different things that will hit your high emotion that you're not matured to take, and it will affect everything. So because what is psychology? Your feeling of grief, your feeling of doubt, your feeling of fear of losing something, all right? How you react to the loss of something, that is it. It affects everything. It breaks you. This is disruption. So this is why a lot of people go revenge. So I went revenge because I was a profitable trader and I thought I could get it back. So sometimes I've told you guys several times that overconfidence is a problem in trading. Don't be too confident of the market. You think you know the market, you've done it several times, so that gives you the yardstick that you can get what you want from the market. No, be humble. All right. That's why you stay on your risk lane. Forget everything that happens. Stay on your risk lane. But you would not when you're too overconfident. Number one. You guys got that? Put one on the chart. That's one problem. And it only happens to successful traders. It doesn't happen to rookie traders. If you've made money a certain way and you know how you made that money, if you start losing a certain way, there's a confidence. You start changing. All of a sudden, you change your game plan. So that's one. But I'll tell you the deeper. These are the smallest challenge. The bigger ones are you will make money over time. You would lose money quickly. And you would heal over time. The same way you make money is the same way you heal. People don't give themselves room to heal. I'll tell you why. I won't tell you something I don't know. I'll tell you something I've been, just like Engineer Chije told you yesterday, something they've experienced. I've experienced it. Do you think it was funny for me to be an educator? People know I was profitable, but I wasn't trading for 9 months. You think I don't know what I'm doing? If I told you I wasn't, many of my students did not know what I was going through. They don't know I was going through healing process. It was after when I got big that they started hearing the story. They never knew. But I knew I had to heal. I knew the problem was not trading. I had to accept the truth. What a lot of people don't do is they don't want to accept the reality in front of them. If you've blown that account, don't beat yourself. The account is gone. Stop trying to get the status that you're still okay in trading. So you still want to be okay. No, you're not okay. Start over again. Build again. Some people don't want to build again. They have pride of success. The pride of success is killing many successful traders more than the things that really happen in the market. Oh, what would these people say? I've blown an account. So I have to. So you are trying to not look like you are someone who can blow an account. Who are you? You are trying to look like someone who cannot make mistakes. Who are you? What do you pride yourself as? Be humble to the market. Be humble to you. It's about you. Stop making yourself look like other people's expectation. Am I making sense? Okay, that's killed a lot of people. And there's a why. There's even a why. Another big one is the programming. That's why Engineer Chijioke, I lost yesterday was just like a prophecy, a revelation of prophecy. When he was talking, if you were noticing my containers, I was like, wow, man, this guy's just dropping things that these people don't even know what he's dropping. Okay. Time is your best ally. A lot of people don't have time. They are not investing in time. They're investing in the expectation of what people make of them than who they truly want to make of themselves. So let me give you guys the big shaker here right now. I knew where I was going and I knew the time it was required. That the time that was required for me to be that person, I knew. So I was willing to, even if it takes me, because I told myself when I came into this space, before I even started doing anything, I said, if it takes me 10 years to be the best at what I do, I'll go for it. 2 years later, I was the best at what I did. But I didn't plan 2 years. So part of those 2 years was 1 year, 6 months of terror. So I went through terror 1 year, 6 months. It took me only 6 months for you guys to know. It took me only 6 months for you guys to know me. So you know me, you think I was a successful trader. Even at the time you know me, I was just recovering. But I'd already been the best at what I do. The goal is more important than the result. Am I making sense? A lot of people are not goal-oriented, they are result-oriented. Hence, they are not seed-oriented. They are fruit-oriented. And when there are no fruits, when there are no season of harvest, these people are not alive. Okay? You're messed up when there are no harvest. So you're always looking forward for the season of harvest when you should be taking advantage that when there are no season of harvest, that's the time you should be planting. So when I wasn't harvesting in trading, I was planting, I was sowing, I was paying attention to the vision. I wasn't distracted. I had to take out time from trading and focus to really what matters. What a lot of people don't do, they don't do these things. They keep jumping, looking for result, when you ought to be focusing on what? Building foundations of seeds. So why is this like this for a lot of traders? The first thing is your foundation of becoming in the first place. So there are two types of traders. So I want to make a distinct, and I'm going to say this because I admire the name I want to say right now. Okay. When you come into this space, talk about what are the biggest name you know in this space? Mention them. Talk to me on the chat. The biggest name you know in this space right now from Africa, from Nigeria. Mention them on the chat. That has inspired a lot of success in trading. Mention them. Ejimi, all right. Ken Brimo. I'm still a name that many people don't know. You will be shocked. Okay. Please, every one of you mention the name Happy Forex. Okay. You guys go ahead. I want to tell you something that will shock you. Dakpo Willis, Jeffrey Benson. Okay, so let me give you context for you guys to fellowship, meditate on. Okay. You see Happy Forex. How long do you think he's been trading? Put it on the chat. You see Jeffrey Benson. You see Dakpo Willis. How many of you know how long they've been trading? Happy Forex has been trading. Okay, I think I heard a video. Okay, that too. You got it. I think, yeah, a little over 10 years, I believe, right now. He's been trading before I came into the space. Jimmy has been trading for 20 years. Dakpo Willis probably more than 10, 15 years. Jeffrey Benson, they are big name today because their disruption has happened years ago. They are in their seed, they've sown seeds. They've gone through things most of you would not go through. You're admiring their success today, and you want to be them. You want to own their kind of equity, own their kind of lifestyle, but you're not willing to do the things they did years ago. Cause and effect. Life is about cause and effect. Nothing happens. There's no overnight success. There may be overnight sowing before the overnight look like overnight success. So, but that is not what I want to tell you. Okay. So let me tell you what I want to tell you. So let's pick Jeffrey Benson. So these people can put 5,000 in an account and flip it. How many of you like that? Okay? You like that. It's sellable now. They found a way to know how to sell to the vast majority of people what they've mastered over a period of time. And you that has no foundation of mastery, no foundation of essence, no foundation of principle, you think you can use your strategy. They are principled and they have essence because why they've built it over time, even if you don't know, they have. They are a master of psychology. By time, you master psychology. That's why I tell the best way to deal with psychology is give yourself time to heal. A lot of they've gone through phases, the worst you may not even know. When I look at Abbey Forest, I see someone who has suffered in the streets. Like I see a street boy that have gone through his time. You love him today. It's a combination of the epitome of suffering that he has mastered over a period of time. And now he can put $10,000 in an account and flip it, and emotions are not there. He will get the result of the documentation he has done. But you want to do it, but your emotions are in it. You will not get his results. Are you guys getting something? But that is not even what I want to tell you. But I'm just trying to build content. Like I said, I want to be deep. Are you guys loving this? How many of you are loving? You're getting something. So there is a misconception of what it takes to truly learn how to be successful in this space. That is one. Now, let me give you another context. You see the way they trade. So let me use maybe Jeffrey Benson or Dapo Willis. No, Dapo Willis is more of our type of trader, my type of trader, because he's more of a deep trader. But you see people who can flip accounts quickly. They have something you don't. But let me break it down to a way you can understand. And maybe something that can encourage you. It's going to be if 100 people try out to become Jeffrey Benson in trading or the, Abbey Forest or these traders that can flip accounts, okay, probably 4 to 5 or 10 can get it. 90 won't. I'm just even being modest. Because it takes a lot to manage equity without the foundation of psychological management to flip equity. Do you know the people that make the most money from gambling? They are not the ones who play $100. So they are the ones who have equity to move. I used to play bets. I used to gamble. In fact, God, that's one of the things God saved me from. That's why I'm a very good trader. I know how to gamble. I used to gamble. I was among children, young teenagers then that used school fees to play gamble. I was that bad in gambling. So you're talking to, so I'm a changed man. So God, I harnessed my power of gambling into skill set. When I was still the boy in the street, people used to come to my house to take odds for football. When people are wasting, you use $100 to play, I'll find matches that will just give you 3 odds and I'll put good money. I had people that I was giving odds, they were putting 200, 1 million, they play 5 games and they make 600K. Okay, even till I married, I was still I was profitable in betting. It's the nature of my wife and what we grew into. We dropped a lot of things. So I know how to gamble. A lot of people don't. The people who lose the most are those who don't have money and try to use small money to get big money. Do you agree with me? The ones who truly have the money, they don't lose much because they master emotions. The money is about you that is trying to go for 100 pips. Someone will go for 10 pips and has made what times 10 of what you want to make and is validated. That 10 is okay, it's done today. But you are over trading because you want to make crazy money with small money. So you're defying everything that a trading plan needs because of your small money. Am I speaking the truth? So there's nothing bad in trading, it's just you. I'm just trying to use these things to show you. Okay. So if 100 people tries out to be that person, you're not the same type of person. So you will not be him. It will take gamble for 5, 6 to get it, but they will lose it eventually, actually. Okay. So the question is that the type of career you want to build, starting out to be something you can never sustain? I'm talking now, I'm saying a different thing. Don't misquote me. Are these people teaching? Yes. Do they have an academy? Yes. But the truth is this about life. You can only attract your present state of your actions. So when you see these people, the kind of money they make, that is who they are. So they teach in line of what they do now more than what they've done several years ago that got them results. What makes, the difference between me, I take a tab of more of what makes me who I am than who I am now. There are certain things that I do that I help make some crazy money. I will never tell you, because why? If I do, I'll be hurting you. But if I do, you would like it more, but many of you won't get it. I don't want to teach you what you cannot master. Mine is, I'm in this game for mastery, because I believe that that's the only way you can change a man. But what is the other thing I'll say? If 100 people try and do what I am doing in trading, 95 will make it. But it will take more time. That is a fact. Did you guys get the two things I said? If 100 intentional people, just like 100 intentional people, do trade the strategy, know the strategy, do what either Abby or this in the now, it's not that they won't make money. I'm talking about on the long run. Okay. 90% may not get the result because their result is more psychological, more than technical skill. Anything that has to do with money and success is psychology more than skill. But what I teach less of skill and more of psychology. It means if you learn psychology, if 100 people tries out in trading and learn psychology, 98 of those 100 will be successful if you learn psychology and play less on skill. Did you guys what I said now? So the question I want to ask you, what would you rather learn? Everything is on the table. It's the student that makes the choice. Are we together? I've never said this the way I've said it, but this is something every student in this environment that wants to be successful, irrespective of who you're learning from, every one of you have the responsibility and opportunity. When you have your coaches, stop chasing after their results. Go deep. The fact is they teach psychology too, but because of their audience and who they attract, they don't major on this. They are not allowed to major on the psychology because that is the audience. The result attracts more people now, so they feed people based on who they attract. That's one of the things I pray. I don't want to grow to attract the people I cannot teach, that they will begin to teach me. Okay, if I begin to train you based on what you want, you are the one teaching me. I'm not really teaching you. I don't want to be that person. Okay, so I'd rather not grow more than where I am right now. Okay, till I can attract what will give my present result. Then my present result can compound. Even if it takes me 10 years, I'll get the job done. Time is what I need. Does that make sense? Time is what you need. But as much as you need time, you need clarity, you need information. Okay, and this is what we are all offering. It is just depending on what you're choosing. Okay, because of what, that's why I'm bringing you here. We all are offering good education. It's just based on what you're hearing. There are days that I've attended this individual session. I go through Jeffrey Benson's Instagram. Quality, powerful training. And I wonder, why are people not listening to some of the things? The only thing they like is when you go view the sessions of those flipping, people watch it a lot. But there are some powerful live session that we do, and we talk about psychology training, risk management, and you see less views. And you be like, what's wrong with this industry? People don't view those things. People don't pay attention to those things. So it's not a question of if these people are bad, they're not good in mentorship, they're not telling the truth. No, they are telling the truth. You are not just hearing them, because the frequency of their environment tells you more of what you want to hear than more of what you need to hear. But the truth is, environment like us, we are raw. Our frequency is direct. You will hear the truth. When you come here, I don't have the frequency that tells you what distraction is. So it's easy for you to hear me, because why? We are on the same frequency. But when you get into some environment, the frequency there, when everybody's talking about, just like when some of you joined IM Academy, most of your complaint in IM Academy that everybody's building. Your coaches and mentors, they're always talking about ranks and building. So you did not even have the opportunity to learn the skill. True or true? Oh, they're always talking about course of building. That is because that is the environment. There was still trading, but trading was not talked more on, because the environment was centered more, was attracted more by building. Are we getting it now? Okay. But some of these people turned out to be exceptional traders, because they decided I came into an environment people were building. I came in because actually I committed to building. But did I learn the skill? Because I know what I wanted. Amen. I know what I wanted. So the truth is, know what you want and be willing to go for it. Don't factor out psychology. It's your success in trading. Did I bless you with something to think about today? So you're not wired to fail. Nothing is wrong with you. Everything you're going through for the reason that you're going to. Okay? Don't take your days of beginning. Don't judge yourself. Just because someone is making it doesn't mean you're failing. Understand your path and hold hands with people who are willing to take you through that path, that are going through that path. Don't be distracted. All right? Don't be distracted. There's so much money. That's why I tell you, you can't work with me or work with people like me 5 years. It's impossible for you to fail. In this environment, it's impossible. I guarantee you. All right? So I hope you guys take this into context and don't misquote. I mentioned when I talk things like that, I don't like to mention them, but every name that I've mentioned, I did not mention them for the purpose of wrong. I mentioned them for the purpose of admiration. And if you happen to follow these people, do well, okay, in taking what they are offering you that you need more than what you want. Because if you can focus on your need, your want will be walkover. Okay, does that make sense? So I believe none of you have questions anymore. All right, and I'm looking for those of you on YouTube, subscribe to YouTube. We keep giving value. Tomorrow we have an amazing money session, binary 3 p.m. Open to everyone. Let's earn together. All right, we're going to be trading binary live tomorrow and next tomorrow. Do yourself a favor. Be a team player. Don't join that call without inviting 10 people. You will be very, very selfish if you do so. You see the value you got. How many of you got value? Put value 100 here right now. You got value here 100 right now. So let me tell you why people don't tap out potential. Because why? You keep value to yourself. Just imagine, do you know the law of the universe will favor if there are 5 people on this call right now that never would have had the opportunity to learn what you learned and you were the one who brought them? Do you know the power of multiplication will work for you in things you do? Because you've taken those people into another level just by inviting them to this call. There's value, there's wealth flowing in direction. You just have to be the one that transfers wealth to people. So tomorrow we'll be sharing. We don't know what you have no idea what you're going to learn tomorrow, but you're going to learn something. Just like someone said, Mr. Joe, I say, as usual. So if that is true, if you know that for every time you're going to get into the environment of Cambridge, you're going to learn something valuable, do you know you can actually start sowing on that? And sowing that into the lives of people. Hey, There's a powerful session, it's free, but I can guarantee you a seat. Let me know you're free. Sell it valuable, increase your value, create excitement. Don't be stagnant to yourself. Don't be self-oriented. We got high by helping people, not because we learned the skill. I always say this, but people don't hear it. We got high. We grew by helping people, not by learning the skill. I did not grow by learning the skill. I grew by helping people learn the skill. Today, I have essence of the skill. I have result of the skill. What do you really want? I'm telling you, get into an environment where you can help other people win, and you're going to win. The more you give people what it is they want, you get more of. It's a law, it's a principle, it's an essence. Don't play with it. So tomorrow we're going to be having a free session. Free. Everybody loves free. Okay, but free is not truly free. Okay, so there is a harvest for free. So get into the harvest of free. Get more, get 5 people, get 10 people. Let's max out the call tomorrow that I'll be calling for people to. I want to go increase my Zoom tomorrow. Let's do that. I believe we can. Can we? Just go all out. Take out the next couple of 2 hours. Call 100 people. Send a message to 100 people. You know what? I want to give you something this 20. I've never gifted you something before, but I want to introduce you to someone who's good in helping people make money in minutes. All right. You can go deep. If you know me before, he's an educator. He's one of the best educators in I Am Academy, and he's doing something powerful tomorrow. All right. You can just take our time to come and learn how you could take advantage. If you are interested, you could make money from money minutes. If you're interested, but I just want you to know it's a free session and see how you can take advantage of that. Imagine you cannot tell someone who's hungry something like this and they will not go for it. How many seconds did I spend? I did not spend up to 1 minute for this conversation I just said. And you can do that for 100 people. What the cost of 2 hours? So let's do that. I would love, if you help me do that, I would love. I'll be happy when I come on the call tomorrow and we have over 100 people, over 200 people. I'll be excited and I will say thank you for helping me be excited and helping God do what it is that we do. All right. With that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. GMT +1. Okay. Nails, if you're still here, Nelly Nails, reach out to me on Instagram and Cambry. All right, let's discuss your studentship. Are you still here? I jumped out. Okay. All right, beautiful. So guys, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.